Don't look now, but there are three undefeated teams remaining in the top 25, and one of them is Army. Wow. Can they remain undefeated at Notre Dame, or is Notre Dame laying the double digits of play? I've got the answer. Free play with analysis coming up right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down your Saturday night primetime game on NBC and Peacock. This one, of course, kicks off at 7 p.m. Eastern Saturday night. Number 6, Notre Dame, whose only loss this year was a bad loss against Northern Illinois, is a huge favorite, but they've run the table otherwise, and they got to keep winning against, as I mentioned, undefeated Army, now ranked 19th in the playoff rankings. And it's interesting, we have three undefeated teams remaining, Oregon, Indiana, and Army, and two of those three, Indiana and Army, are double-digit road dogs this week. By the way, I broke down a free play in that Indiana-Ohio State game also right here on Wager Talk TV, so be sure to check out that video after you watch this one, and then a deep dive of all the top 25 games, including this one, in my Saturday College Football Top 25 video. Click subscribe and click that bell for instant alerts here on Wager Talk TV. All right, let's start with my database simulation. I simulate every FBS game 10,000 times each week, and on average, I've got Notre Dame winning this game by 23.5 points. It is a neutral field, Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, so obviously I do think there's line value. Now, 14.5 is a scary number. I get that. And this line opened, by the way, as high as 17 in some locations, but the money has come in on Army in what could be a low-scoring game, by the way. Total is 44.5, two run-based offenses. So at 14.5, it's an ugly number, but I project a 23.5 point win. So I do like Notre Dame. If you're going to play it, I would recommend laying it. And you might want to wait, see if you can get a 14 by kickoff. If the line goes higher to 15 or 16, those are dead numbers. But 14 is such a critical number. And the fact that it's already come down from 17 to 14.5, I would highly recommend waiting until near kickoff on Saturday and see if a minus 14 starts to show. But either way, I do think there's solid line value with Notre Dame. And the problem with Army is when they get behind in a game, which they really haven't this year because they've played a weak schedule, but when they do get behind, they have absolutely no passing attack. And we saw that when Notre Dame played Navy a month ago, back on October 26th. They won 51-14. Even though Navy ran for 222 yards, they couldn't throw the ball. Just 7 for 14, 88 yards passing. By the way, Notre Dame forced 5 fumbles in that game. Now, some of that is probably random variance, but it also makes you wonder, are the athletes just bigger and stronger on Notre Dame compared to the service academies? And I think they probably are. Also want to point out something that's kind of an interesting under-the-radar angle. Mike Denbrock, new offensive coordinator for Notre Dame this season, was at LSU the last 2 years. Guess what? LSU beat Army 62-0 last year, just smoked them. Now, they were a 32-point favorite in that game, but they beat them 62-0. So I figured Denbrock knows how to move the ball on this Army defense. I think Notre Dame will have some offensive success in this game, and that'll enable them also to get up and over the 2-touchdown spread. Good matchup here. Army and Notre Dame, both excellent running attacks, but Notre Dame's done it against a much tougher schedule. In fact, Army averages on the season 6.2 yards per carry against teams that allow 5.0. Notre Dame's averaging 6.1 against teams that allow just 4.2. And Notre Dame's allowing just 3.6 yards per rush overall this season. So big step up in class for Army, and when they get behind, as I think they will, they're going to have a very difficult time catching up. Keep in mind, this Army team has not played an opponent like Notre Dame this season. In fact, after this perfect start, they were a pick-em at Florida Atlantic. They've been a favorite of every game since, and basically more than a touchdown favorite in every one of those games as well. So when they get behind, they're going to have a tough time catching up. Look for Notre Dame to pull out and cover the 2-touchdown spread. Notre Dame minus 14.5 would be my recommendation on Saturday night. Hey, let me know your thoughts on this game. Side, total, what are you looking at? What other plays do you like on Saturday in college football? Comment below. I read the comments and I reply back. If you're liking these free play videos, let me know as well in the comments. Also, a thumbs up like is greatly appreciated. The more likes, the more comments, the more videos I'll keep doing for free each and every week here on Wager Talk TV. And once again, join over 180,000 subscribers. Click subscribe for free and consider hitting that bell as well so you never miss out when these free plays are posted each and every day of the week here on Wager Talk TV. If you want my official best bets for this Saturday college football, they're available on my page, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. And don't forget, when I have a play, my clients get them. It's very simple. If I have a play, my clients get it, and I'm very selective. 1 to 3 best bets per day on average. Saturday college football, maybe 3 to 4 plays. Sunday, a little bit more with the NFL as well. But very selective overall. Average about 1 to 3 plays a day, all sports. And that selectivity has paid off. Going back to the start of last year's football season, just over a year, up over 220 units of profit. And right now you can get all sports, all access for the next 365 days and nights for just over $1 a play with promo code SM365. That's football, basketball, and baseball, college and pro, for the next 365 days and nights. Promo code SM365 on my page. It works out to just over $1 per play. Now, if you want football only, I know a lot of you are football only players. Nothing wrong with that. Great special this week, and the rest of the college and pro football seasons combined for just $3.99. That works out to just $5 a day for every college and pro football play. Regular season, postseason, championship game, Super Bowl, everything for the next 3 months. No promo code needed. That offer is good this weekend only. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. Don't forget, I post a free play as well on my page every day. Basketball or football free play every day. Also, the last 20 best bets are recapped, win or lose every night. You can see the best bets afterwards. Also, click on any of them to read the analysis. So if you're new to sports betting, I highly recommend going to my page on a daily basis. Click on the best bets afterwards so you can see how I handicap. You'll learn as you earn. And also check out a bonus free play. And while you're there, when you're ready to get on board, use one of those special offers that's available as well. Everything's on my page for free right now. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. Hey, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on social media at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV. There's some more great free play videos coming up next.